perspective, how was your experience with Coach Jim teaching you how to, play basketball, being a really good like backbone for you?
Well, it was I mean, shout out to Jim, man. He was there since day one, So
Yeah.
he kind of like I could say put the ball in my hands and
Hmm.
just encouraged me, pushed me, and I wanted it. So he saw that do with basketball, and he invited me to come to his academy. That's where I met you, Gorgi,
Yeah.
and all these other guys, and that's where it all started. And yeah, it was an opportunity for me to develop my skills and push myself. Yeah, amazing that I had to go to school and then later on I gotta go work out or practice with you guys. I was always excited to go to practice because basketball was something that I don't know, I just loved it
I know.
because it was just something exciting for me and yeah, I was just always excited to go play basketball. There wasn't a day that I was like, oh okay, I'm tired. Nah, I'm not going. Nah, it was just something fun because of
Right.
fun and relationship we had, and it was a great thing. Absolutely.
Bro, yeah, I remember like just we talking to talking about this just brings back memories for me. I know you used to live at Sancho, but I was like 5 minutes away from the basketball court,
Right.
so I would literally just run to the court, and then just hoop. Me and Gogi were like close, so I just remember like when you used to be late, we can just literally see you running from the gate, rushing to practice. So we understood the distance was really far compared to us. We can literally feel like 10 minutes before practice, but you have to get out of your house like 20 or 30 minutes before practice so that you can make it on time. And you know how the traffic is in Gambia. It's just crazy. Sometimes it can be a little bit too hard to get to where you want to be at on time. So yeah, fond memories. I mean, Jim, interesting guy, amazing guy. Everybody knows his contribution to basketball.
Yeah.
Has been really, really big. So nobody needs to just keep repeating that. But kudos to him for creating a lot of platform for all of us when we were in the Gambia and helping you guys get in here in the US. And not only you, we hope to bring in, Bigfoot. We hope to bring in Nuha. We hope to bring in more players. To just share their knowledge. We're just doing this so that the younger generation, people that are playing right now, especially the recent under 16 that just had the tragic accident, just for them to understand that there are setbacks. There will be some situations where you would be in a loophole or in a situation where you don't expect to be, but just believing that
Absolutely.
you have to believe in yourself, just understanding that everything is a minor setbacks. So that's why we're having this type of conversation so that the kids can understand. Now, just tell me a little bit about your journey or experience in Spain, how it was. Everybody in the Gambia, especially me personally and Gorky, we have been there with you guys. We want to hear how the journey was for you in Spain and the setbacks that you had there and how it prepared you mentally to be ready to come to the US.
Well, I mean, basically, like I said, it was an opportunity that came for all of us, I believe, and we were lucky and be to be one of the guys and that were selected, to have the opportunity to go study and play basketball in Spain. I mean, it's a little bit different in the United States, but in Spain it was a whole nother thing where you play for a club instead of a school. And yeah, we were given the platform and we were given the opportunity to go study and play. And it was a great experience. I had to, I mean, I struggled learning the language, but now
Yeah,
I think I still have memory of like, I can still communicate in Spanish, and which was really good, because I was going to school in Spanish. Actually, it was not an English school, so it was very difficult for guys like me. But yeah, thank God, it was a hell of a journey. Basketball wise, it really helped me grow. It teach me toughness, encouragement, and it just kind of, basketball is just it's just an everyday thing that keeps you, keeps you going and keeps
Right.
you motivated. So I kind of use that as a fuel, just I was like, this is all that I ever wanted. So why not just push and get this opportunity and turn it into,
Right.
something really, really great. And
Right.
which we did, but unfortunately, the COVID-19 came and there was a lot of, like you said, major setbacks. And, it kind of like pushes back to, I wouldn't say level zero, but at least it kind of pushed us back a little bit, just to prepare for the future and, whatever it's in front of us,
Yeah.
so it was kind of challenging, from, going, let's say, like traveling from Gambia to a
Mhm.
European country
Yeah.
and seeing all those opportunities and lifestyle or whatever it is, and coming back to, to level zero again.
I
So
know.
that was really a life, like it really taught me a lot. It really taught me about society. It taught me
Mhm.
about people. It taught me about family, friends. It taught me about a lot of things, because there are some certain things I would like to talk about on the internet. But
Yeah.
just to give a hint, or just to give a kind of example, it's just like, the society, how it is, where whenever you travel and stuff didn't just work and you come back, they're like term you as a failure or somebody who has no, like, ambition, or something like that. And it was kind of tough for me in the society where people saw me that I traveled and I came back and it was COVID-19. It was hard for us to
Mhm.
go back, and we had to be in the country for 3 years. Well,
Mhm.
it was 3 good years before we had to leave again. And I mean, I did not see that as a way to give up. I was like, this is a way. I mean, this is something that kind of motivates me to kind of push through it. And I mean, life is
Yeah.
all about problems
Definitely.
and stuff that you have to deal with and learn from at the same time. So that was a learning process, and I believe in a we just not did not give up. I mean, we kind of like came back and met guys that we were like close to or friends or teammates, and kind of go back to the team again and play with them. And
Yeah.
those people kind of like
We just not did not give
push
up.
us as well,
I mean,
just to
we
let us
kind
know
of
that,
like
oh yeah,
came
you had
back
the
and
opportunity, you came back down, but
Yeah.
yeah, we were still on the same kind of team and level, but you know who you are and what
That's
what
right.
you can. So I kind of give a shout out to my teammates back there, my friends, you guys. It was a experience for you guys to, kind of join hands with us, push
Mhm.
us through so we can achieve our dreams. It might not be traveling to go play overseas or something, but yeah,
Yeah.
basketball is was what's next, and the opportunities that and other people had. It was just amazing for me. I mean, I always love to see one of my friends or
Yeah.
teammates or whoever just makes it to the next level. That kind
as
of
a
like
teammate.
it kind of encourages me to push more and show the younger people that basketball is all about opportunity. What are you gonna do with it?
Definitely. Definitely.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
bro. I'm super glad that you shared this story. Because it's really important for people to know the stuff that happened behind the scene. Because now that they see you play D1, they're just saying that Waka just had it easy. Waka is tall. He's like 6'8", 6'9". He's playing D1. Obviously, he's lucky enough. No, it's beyond that. These are stories that people don't understand. Like, people don't know that you came back from Spain when you went in to Spain as a young child. Like, you were young when you went to Spain, getting ready to become a semi-professional. And by the time you're about like an adult, or that by this age, you can become a professional, which is very possible because we see how Musa he is. But
yep,
a setback like that kind of teaches you a lot about who you are. It's not even about people, or the discouragement that people are trying to show you, or just trying to look down upon you because you just came back. And I know that happened because I was there with you. I've seen how people started looking at you guys, and
Right.
I mean, it's just crazy because we have a long way to go. Now look at what happened. So a lot of people don't also know that it was, I was also being part of the tryout, and for the first batch, it was you guys. I was getting ready, but like I said, everything is based on luck and opportunities. If God says that you're not gonna go that year, you don't have to. You're not gonna go because that's how life works. Everybody is not gonna have the same opportunities. People will have opportunities, but it's gonna be different. So for me personally, it kind of rewires my brain. Like you said, coming back to Gambia doesn't necessarily mean restarting. Doesn't necessarily mean failure. Restarting is actually restructuring. You're starting everything again. Like you don't come back on 0%. You come back maybe 15 or 20, and then get ready for the next journey. It's all about the mindset, and I'm super thankful that you shared this journey. That's what I did. When I knew that, oh, this trip is not going to happen for me to be in Spain with you guys, I had to change the way I was, working out. I had to accept the truth and become somebody stronger. Go to the beach, shoot, and always dominate. I don't necessarily have to be the best player. We can have the best players in the Gambia. We used to have best players. Have to be
It's
able
all
to
about
be
this,
different.
bro. It doesn't matter if you're the best player or not. When your
Exactly.
time comes, you have to like use that opportunity to go.
That's
Like,
right. It's all about you. Once you have that, that's it, bro. Just tell us a little bit about your story in Florida State. Everybody knows that you were in Florida State. How was it playing with guys that were like really, really like lottery picks in the draft, like people that play at a very high level? What were their mindset? Because these type of journeys would kind of shape who you are and how you see basketball now. Because you see people that are born and raised in America, but want it as bad as you do. So how was it?
I mean, it was the greatest experience I've ever had in basketball, man. It was from my teammates and my coaches, and it was just like a me just coming in a program that was like a bunch of superstars playing NBA, players I could say. And recently we just had somebody drafted, Jameer Watkins. And it's just like I played, I was in the team with him for like almost like 2 seasons, like 2 years. And just coming in, it was something that I had to like. I was like, oh my god, it was just me playing on a outside street, outdoor court to like, to I D1 program. It was the best experience I've ever had, and I kind of used that opportunity to grow my game, kind of like to make myself a better player. And it really helped, just to learn from those guys and see, what their what their work ethic is, and what kind of. Because me coming to a D1 school, I did not have the mindset that those people had. Those people were already ready to go. I wasn't, to be honest, I wasn't. And saying that doesn't mean that I wasn't ready to come play, but what I meant, it was like physically, mentally, and it's I was not the guy that was ready to come and just play. Those people were already there, so I had to compete with them in practice. I lose and lose and lose again, and sometimes I win the battle, but those guys who they can take you any day and one-on-one and just win the game. So I was just that guy who was learning from them, and physicality of the game,
That's it.
just to get ready. And it was like I said, one of the best experiences I've ever had in basketball. And I was grateful to be there. It kind of taught me a lot, and basically.
Yeah, I mean, I completely understand because you definitely came from the Gambia and became a D1 player, which is
Exactly.
saying it doesn't happen because we see it with the players in the NBA Academy. But the NBA Academy is way, way, way advanced than what we have in Gambia. So we're looking at you working out by yourself, you doing everything by yourself, and coming to a D1 program where some of these players have been in like top high schools, some top programs in the country.
Recruited as well. I mean,
Exactly, and they've been playing in camps that are really bro. So yeah,
I played in Hope Basketball Academy. Hope Basketball Academy, it's it's just like an academy also that gives opportunity to children.
exactly.
education wise and sports, and just kind of treat them like, just kind of take them away from society's problem and all that. And like I said, shout out to Jim Jai for putting all that with his guys. It was a platform that really gave to you and I and somebody else.
Yeah.
And just coming from Hope Academy to a top one D1 school in the United States, it's the biggest experience I've ever had in basketball. And I'm sure other people are gonna tell you the same thing. But yeah, that was a hell of a ride. And shout out to all the people that made it happen. It was a hell of a journey, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out to you guys. So the next question is, what is the cultural difference? So this is going to be a question that would be in the three categories where to just briefly explain on each one. What was the cultural difference coming from the Gambia, transitioning to Spain? And I know you went back to Gambia, but you already have you understand you were born and raised in the Gambia. So what is the cultural difference from the Gambia to Spain? And then from Spain to the US, what are the differences that you have noticed?
I feel like it's just like, let's say, like there's this English saying that say there's no place like home. So I kind of feel like when I'm home in Gambia, it's like I feel like, yeah, this is where I belong. This is where I'm from. This is what I do. This is who I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
when this is like going to Spain, you had to adapt to people or what, like how their lifestyle is.
Yeah.
And you don't have to exactly do what they do, but you at least have to be conscious enough to like know that, I'm not at home anymore. This is a whole nother place that I have to adjust to.
Right.
So the difference between Gambia, Spain, and America is, I feel like it's just cultural difference, society, and traditional beliefs, and I feel like the food as well. It's just it's yeah, it's kind of different.
But y'all gonna chop.
Yeah, I like eating a lot, so I just made jollof rice yesterday. I was just showing my team.
But I'm
Yeah.
cooking skills though. If you said Amo is teaching you, right?
Yeah, that's what I want to do, man. I won't be calling me and giving me tips so I can make some food, man. He's like, bro, what are we cooking today? Whatever you choose.
That's cool though. That's cool. We'll definitely get Amo here, bro.
Yeah,
Ethiopia doing great, bro. Like,
absolutely, yeah. He's doing great. I'm so excited for everybody, just boosting that opportunity they had just to, just to play basketball. It's great, and yeah, I'm happy for everybody else. Yeah.
That's right, bro. That's right. If we keep pushing, bro, honestly speaking, Senegal is way ahead of us. But if we keep pushing, we can definitely be in a position like they are. And I'm not saying this in a way to compete them, but actually be able to be at their level. Everybody want to be better. We see Senegal. Yeah,
You are right. You are absolutely right. Senegal had more opportunity, more, like I say, more funds and sponsorship or whatever. When it comes to Gambia, we all know what the problem is: lack of funds, lack of sponsorship, lack of education and push. It's like recently, you just said the tragic or incident that just happened with these young guys. I kind of feel bad for it.
Right.
I was just on them basically individually and see how they're doing, but it kind of broke my heart. I mean, I wasn't in that accident or whatever happened, but I feel like you and I or somebody else have gone through something similar to those stuff, and I feel like Gambia should be way ahead and move away from the scenarios and problems we're facing right now. And I feel like we should be in another level rather than taking at the same place for the past 5 years. I mean, if you just say since 2020 till now, I mean, there's haven't been a lot of difference. Maybe a little bit. Shout out to the guys who are giving a lot of effort to make sure that young guys are having opportunities to travel to other places to compete and for the country. That is amazing. I'm so excited. But I feel like with the kind of players we have, with the kind of guards, forwards, centers, bro. We have a whole national team outside of the country, even in the country right now, bro. We have all we need. We have all the resources we need, bro. All we need is somebody or or the program to come together and compete against our own African nationality, neighbors, and go international. But I feel like we can do it. There's no reason. I don't see any reason that should stop us from doing it. We have all the resources we need. So kind of amazes me to see.
I'm a movie guy, so I'm looking at it like we're just trying to urge somebody to call all the Avengers. You know what I'm saying? Call somebody. Somebody just have to take up the responsibility and just try and set up a like a preseason game or a test game, like a test.
Invite everybody.
Okay, we just want to.
It doesn't have to be in. It can be somewhere in the U.S. or in Europe. We're like international, right? I feel like we can be moving around, and that shouldn't be a problem. Even if it doesn't have to be in the country, I feel like it's gonna be hard to put everybody on a flight and take them back to the country and taking them back to the wherever they're like located right now. But giving us a platform to bring in all the Gambians together and form a team and get to know each other more and play together and compete against. Just look at South Sudan, Senegal, bro, Mali. See these people doing it. Why can't we do it? And I think it really hurts me, bro.
You gotta sit
just
down
to see
and
that.
watch. Yeah, you gotta sit down and watch.
Yeah, people that you play with or play against out here, and you can't even compete with them internationally, bro. It just hurts me. But I feel like there's still time. There's still more opportunities on the way coming. But there should be a lot of changes done right now.
Actually, I'll say this. If we have this platform, to anybody watching this podcast, I'm Bauda Silva, and this is Waka Mbatch playing D1. I am playing D3. We are basketball players. We are from the Gambia. We are urging all stakeholders, investors, anybody that has a Gambian descendants or a Gambian in the diaspora or in the US, to please look into the basketball of the Gambia. We recently had an accident on the 16. These are kids that were into an accident, and they have been sent back to the Gambia. They were going to compete in a FIBA qualifiers where they can have opportunities to showcase their talent, represent the country, all because of the love for sport. So they were driving. Now, the accident has happened. We are urging that people that have the power to help them, not only help them in basketball wise, but pay the hospital bills. I know the government is trying, the ministry is trying, the GBA is trying a lot, but we also have the Secretary General who's also hurt. It's going through a lot and it's tough for the family. So we're urging anybody that can help. And trust me, we need help. We're not going to lie about that. We need help. If anybody can help, then please do. Reach out to us through this platform. You have Waka Mbatch, you have his Instagram. I am Dauda Silva. You can reach out. There's so many ways you can reach out now. And after this, we can also talk about stuff that are a little bit about advancing, like what Waka was saying, that we do need to have a national team, even if it's not this year, but we need to have the conversation happening now so that we can get ready. We don't want to be starting it late. So we're urging anybody. It can be stakeholders, it can be the ministry, GNOC, it can be a foreign investor, anybody that's interested in helping young people. We're urging you guys to come in and help. We do need the help, and we're ready to do our best to be at the best level.
Exactly. Whatever we can do personally, we are ready to do it because we want to see ourselves in a whole nother level. It doesn't have to be me or Dauda or somebody today. It could be somebody on the under 18 or under 16 playing that could be a national team player in a couple years' time. That's what we want to see, bro. We want to see our country go forward. That's all it. That's all it takes for me right now. That's all I don't care if I play for. I would love to play for the country, no doubt. But if I don't and somebody else did, and bro, it's an achievement, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. It's just what matters is how can the country go forward? Like how can the sport, basketball go forward?
I'm glad that we talked about this because we definitely need it. We do need this not only for us. We're doing this for the next generation. If we don't have it, that's fine. But if we have the conversations, getting ready for the next generation, well, it would be the best thing that would ever happen for Gambian basketball, who's recently won gold. And congratulations to Gurgi, Festus, Da, and Mustafa, bro.
Exactly. I was happy to see that, bro. I was happy to see that. I was happy to see that. Oh, some of our guys are out there competing. It doesn't have to be guys that are playing here, but it was guys who were playing in the country. I mean, who are recently right now in the country and out there coming for us. That excites us as Gambians, bro, to see our fellow guys or teammates and homeboys, competing somewhere else. It's really great to see that.
That brings me to the next question. Being a student athlete, how is it with your day-to-day activities? Like, bro, this is something that people don't even know outside of the US. Like, being a student athlete, making sure that you're doing good, balancing basketball and school. How was it for you? Or how is it for you right now?
But right now, I would say it's like kind of slow because it's summer and not there. You might have a little bit of time, but when it comes to the fall and spring, especially during the season, oh my God, bro. There's something that people don't know. The life of a student athlete is the most difficult life. I mean, I'm just talking based on experience that I know. But it's just literally, it's just like this. Just waking up in the morning, having a workout, either it's lifting or practice or whatever you set for yourself. And there's got to go to class. And being an international student, you don't really have the choice of choosing classes, or either it's going to be virtually or like in-person class, or you don't really have that choice or much choice of choosing things. So we are always in class. People like me, the whole day I'm in class. I mean, usually from my freshman year, I had to wake up like so early because I had an 8 a.m. to go sit in my sleepy eyes. I'm telling you, bro, I had to sit with my sleepy eyes just to get through that class. And there's not a lot of time for you to go eat and take your time because there's class after class just waiting for you. It's just like, that's how it was for me. And I had to go through it. And that's what I do. And I had to go to class, my sleepy eyes tired. It don't matter. People don't care.
Yep,
I mean, you signed up for it. So it's no excuse. And that's what it is. And you have to go to class, and there's practice in the middle of the day. It depends on whatever time it is. It might be 2, 3, I don't know. But you have to be at least in the minimum of time you can spend in practice is 3 hours, bro. 3 hours a day, at least 3 hours a day in the gym. That's what people usually spend time. I mean, you have to be there, let's say 45 minutes early or 1 hour to get ready, get dressed and get taped and get yourself warmed up because there's practice coming up. And, bro, it's just from one thing to another. And after practice, I don't know, sometimes before practice, you watch film too. Like there's a clip of you or clips of the team that the coaches would like to show you for you to learn from your mistakes in practice, so you rectify that for the next practice. I mean, that's what student athletes are going through right now. Or that's what I had been doing, and it's just from one thing to another: film, practice, and bro, it's just like you don't have to outside because. Once 3 hours practice, you're tired, bro. Your legs are dead. You're held. Like all that stuff are like you're thinking about getting on the phone or talking to your loved ones or people who you care, texting, replying. You don't have the luxury or you don't have the time to do all the stuff. But you kind of cut through it and see what you can do and leave the rest to God, because I don't know. People like me after practice, I'm thinking of how to fill my belly because I'm hungry.
You gotta eat, bro. Like, you were skinny, bro. I was skinny, bro. You were skinny too.
God, 5 years ago, you do not want to show your pictures 5 years ago.
But hey, you see how, especially your position, you see how people are muscular and big. You gotta be able to stretch.
muscular as hell. I mean, I have to guard
Exactly.
people that are 250, bro. Like, I'm 230, 235. I gotta get stronger to guard people who are like 250 playing under the post. You, to the weight room, lifting, eating good too. You have to take care of your body, getting treatment after practice. But sometimes I get here so late, the sun is already down, and I have to eat dinner and go to bed. And
Yeah.
few hours more, I'm no, like I have to be on the phone a little bit, and I gotta get sleep because the next day
Right.
there's the same thing that's happening again,
Yep.
over and over. But sometimes I be getting messages,
Yeah.
I don't reply for a
Especially
couple of
doing the
days,
season.
and people just start complaining because I don't want to. I don't have the time to, bro. Honestly speaking, and that's just what it is. It's just basically
Now,
school basketball. School basketball.
now people know,
Whatever it is,
understand now
school
your
is doing.
schedule. They should not be mad if they don't see you respond on time. But yeah,
I mean, I would.
serious, bro.
It's just what
So
it
yeah,
is. Honestly.
so what have been your proudest moment in this basketball journey so far?
I feel like the proudest moments is just me just being consistent and working and having an opportunity to play at a D1 level, bro. It's not an easy thing to do. I mean, people say, like you said, people think it's luck or because I'm tall or I do this. Bro, no.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tall guys here that can play, but not a lot of people have the opportunity to play on a high level. Now, I thank God I was in the D1. I mean, high D1. I'm still in the D1, but it's just actually I had an injury as well. I had surgery, and I was out for like so long. I don't remember how many months I was out and I was recovering, and those moments were one of my best moments because I did not give up on myself. I did not give up. I always wanted to compete and have the opportunity to compete, which I have right now. And I transferred to another school, and the coaches gave me an opportunity to
Right.
show my talent and what I can do, and help them win, help myself win as well. I mean, I feel like these moments, you know, are one of the best moments of my career right now. It's just having the opportunity to stay consistent, of working, having opportunity, and it keeps on going on. I feel like that's a blessing, and not a lot of people know or have that. And I'm grateful for having it, and I'm not gonna joke with it. I'm gonna do the best that I can to just kind of like keep me in same level or
Right.
kind of go
Right.
up forward a little bit.
Amazing, bro. Amazing. Looking back, how has family or the community played a role in helping you achieve this?
I mean, there's two sides of it. There's always two sides, but I'm not gonna speak about the negative side of it. But my family has been there for me ever since. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I have my mom on my side, my aunts, my uncle, my grandparents. Like we're just one family that supports anybody that needs help going through something. So since I started I'm playing basketball, those guys like if it is not basketball school shoes, at least they gave me something that relates to basketball that can help me play and giving me a platform of opportunity to go work out or practice. Even if I don't get kids that I'm home and be able to, like, are you not going to practice or training? And I was not today. It's Sunday. I'm taking it as well. Like, oh, okay. Because they see me every day. I pick my shoes or my basketball. I'm going to practice or work out, whatever it is. So if they see me that I'm just sitting down, relaxing, and not doing anything, they'll be like, "What are you doing? Are you not going to practice or anything?" Because that's I feel like that's an encouragement that they put and motivation they put inside of me because they knew that's what I wanted to do, and they showed the opportunity that came when I recently just started playing basketball. So they want that opportunity to be doubled or like to take to another level. Then yeah, shout out to my family, man. I love you guys because they gave me the motivation, opportunity to kind of pursue
Alhamdulillah.
my dreams.
Alhamdulillah, the fact that you talked about family because this is really important and I'm gonna speak in Wolof parce que gis nga nit doo dem fen without your family. So you don't be in a wala nyasa, so you don't say
Exactly.
wala we don't support. The main reason you need to get a fee is because of family. Like some of these stuff, none of the boy. At some stages, bro, that they overmade it, boy. Then you ham the year, I'm love papa, I'm love yai. Like how comfortable you are,
Amuloo dara.
anytime nga slack off, nga homeless, nga nyaka am foy deka, nga lose a scholarship. Um, kan nga call fini.
Can I call
Um, personally, me and you,
right away?
ñun ñaar
That's all you
amuñ
got.
amuñ fi mag bu góor boo xamante ne mbokk ak ñoom deeg bay suñ papa suñ yaay nekk so everything they're doing is making sure ne ñun ñu ngi at our level best bi nga xamante ne duñ musa try for fail or do something stupid so du dee yomba daal I think ne
Make win as well. Like la lay jàngal lu bëri loo xamante ne
yeah, it's really
you should
important
not be
for
doing it.
anybody koo xamante ne wants the same opportunities that we have and yéene nañ leen ko yéene nañ leen this type of opportunity parce que pour nga mun a play the game that you love at the highest level mooy college basketball muy doon D1 D2 D3 fii right now koo fi jox opportunity bi from Gambia daf koo jël so the fact ne ñun yëpp loxo yàlla la nekkul kenn dut yàlla definitely we have some people like Jim man ku ma jàppale mooy Ousmane Sala te moom bi bëgg a ma wax but all of these people contributed to all it all yëpp si yàlla la duñ musa am opportunity bi without yàlla so the fact ne ñu ngi fi dañoo gën a gërëm yàlla understand ne yëpp ñu ngi ko def pour family and it's really important parce que su mbedd bi ñëwee di la wax ay non bàyyi lii bàyyi basketball because we have faced it yow yaa ngi jàpp si basketball bi basketball amul doole football moo ko ëpp doole yaa ngi fii soo demee ba fiil nag fan ngay delluwaat wéeruwaay boobu noonu
Imagine
exactly, and they come to
listen
your
to that,
parents
bro.
telling them that, and it's not bad because of the society we live in. They don't respect the game of basketball. So respect of basketball, lolo tax ñu mëna ñëw feel comfortable wax lolo. Nga basketball su doon pay or suñ gisoon ñun or somebody comme suñ mag yi ñu ñëwoon ne like ñun nuñ fi nekkee ñun tam ñu ngay hold up to them. Then they can understand. So sometimes du ma del ne blame. But ñun suñ vision is because of family. Góor bu nekk bu gën a toog su magee yore family am yore yaayam yóbbu ko Maka ak yooyu noonu so I think that that's the main reason why we're pushing and that brings me to the second to last question actually what advice do you have to give to the young ones you've seen how the game is growing in the Gambia bro like we had the 3-on-3 the close of 3-on-3 this year in January and me personally there's some of the faces that I saw online I've never seen them before and it's not so long that I've been, away from home. It's been like 4 years. But the fact that it is growing that big, it's really like this is what we wish for. This year we're trying to get another one now, basically for on the 18 like academic players, so that they can have this type of opportunities. What advice do you have for these young kids that are starting to love the game and looking up to you?
First of all, is what I'm gonna say is gonna need to low and go top of MT attack. Like you have to go for it, bro. It's already designed. I mean, it's the system is already designed. I mean, no matter how hard you work, bro. I mean, you always gonna have the opportunity. You might not get to where you want to be at, but opportunity you never see on me, you will always get them. And right now, that's what I'm going through. But I'm not even yet where I want to be, the level where I want to be yet. But I'm working towards it. So my advice for these young kids is just stay consistent. Be patient, hard work, dedication. I mean, these things are one of the most important things because definitely discipline. It teaches you discipline. It teaches you manners. It teaches you to be educated. And the other thing I'm going to talk about is education for these young guys. It's very important. Go to school. Be a student. Be a student athlete. It's really important because if you say you want to play in the highest level, it could be in Europe or here. You're gonna have to have good grades. You're gonna have to be a student to play basketball in the United States. I mean, people like us, we have to have a certain standard of grades just to just to practice. I'm not saying playing basketball, to be in a practice court to go. Because if you're not going to class or taking care of your academic, you're not going to be on the court, and which is one of the things I would say. These young kids I be seeing them on the Instagram, like posting their stuff, and yeah, I'm really excited. I was just one in their shoes, like learning stuff and you know trying to get to another whole other level. But how it is right now for them is just stay consistent, be hardworking, and be patient because opportunities comes every time. You have to be patient and wait for them to come, or maybe not wait for them or work towards it so that it can come
Right.
find you. You know what I'm saying? So basically, these are that's what I went through, and these are the stuff that I learned from my journey. So I'm just trying to tell. I was being patient. I was very
Yes.
patient. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to stay consistent. Stay. It's the hardest thing to do. But if you do it, there were certain times where like I felt like giving up. I was like, okay, leave them at the boy because
Yeah,
my
definitely.
yaga talk fini that the whole time. Man, talk my heart. I went for it. I worked for it. I looked for opportunities and wherever I could get it from. So man, no ladder na dama kumpa. Man, come
Right.
funega man for the dugala de hanga. No nga de am lunga buga. With the help of people that mo gina yomba. So no ladder. These things is just consistency, hard work, and dedication, and just follow your dreams, bro. It's gonna come. It might not be what like
You expect
what
it,
is like
yeah.
how much halfway. It's not yeah, but
Mhm.
it's just something that if you really want it, it's gonna come regardless because the opportunities are here. Opportunities of schools, opportunity of playing different levels might be D1, D2, come down and go ahead, D3. It's all the same opportunities, bro. The only difference is what work you put in it and what level you want to be at. Lolu, that's not CEO. Because the work and the level you want to be at is just, just pushing it and keep working and consistency. It might take you years to become who you want to be, but that doesn't matter. The process of working towards that time is what matters. It's just
That's right.
consistency. I
That's
mean,
it, bro.
consistency
That's
you
it.
put in.
And bro,
Yeah.
the game has changed. You can literally be in D1 JUCO and then be a D1 player. You just need, yeah, you just need to play hard. We
I
have so
played
many people that we have seen in the US that played JUCO, D2, D3, and then boom, D1. It's not about the platform. It's about you.
yep.
Thank you for saying that and sharing those advices. It's really important. But all of these stuff that we are talking about is not for you to just come to the US or Europe. It can literally be you being in the country, like Gorgi is doing, Festus is doing, um, Mustafa and Big Ja. They're now playing at a very high level in Africa, and they are cool, and it can move up to another
Another
level.
year.
And we also have the Senegalese player called Jean. Jean played. He's the MVP of the BAL, the Basketball Africa League. He didn't come to a U.S. university and play, but he's playing at the higher level and representing his country. He's one of the best players in Senegal right now. You cannot take that away from him. But it's all about self belief. You have to understand that I'm not gonna have the same opportunities as other people, but I can have the same opportunity, which is waking up, having the opportunity to be better. So that's it. I think if we all have those type of
Yeah.
mindset, we can look at things differently, but having the same kind of goal. As you look ahead, what are your short-term goals and long-term goals, both in basketball and in life?
Well, my short-term goals are when I talk about education was first, like I want to graduate and get my degree, which is very important because basketball is, and yes, it is a lifetime changing opportunity. But if it doesn't work, there's always a plan B, which can take you, give you opportunities in your jobs and funds or whatever, which is the education and your degree, which is very important. I mean, yeah, my short term goal is just graduate, get my degree, play D1 basketball as long as I can to the highest level. And my long time goal is to play professionally, NBA, or it can be Europe or overseas, or it's just the aim and ambition that I have to play as a pro. professional basketball player. I mean, obviously the goal is to be in the NBA. Everybody wants to be in the NBA, but not everybody can be there. And that's the thing that I understand, that there's so many players that are good nowadays. Like a lot of players are great players, but even those great players are not in the NBA. Not because they're not good, but that's how it is. Like, not everybody can be there, but there's always opportunities in other places that you can go, showcase your talent, and that's just my long-term goal, man. Just make that as a career, and make it change my families and my personal life, and hope to have businesses one day. Get married, have kids.
Yes, sir, bro.
Shout out to you.
Can't wait for you to join, bro. Can't wait for you to join the team. I mean, yeah, that was the last question, boy. It was a great session. Thank you so much, Waka, for joining us. This has been a great session. Super, super happy that we had this type of conversation. This was a great session. Like we said, it's a dialogue. It's more like a dialogue than an interview. We both want to be able to talk about stuff that concern us, talk about stuff that can improve us as a society, especially as a basketball player, because now we understand that nobody will do it for us if we don't start doing it for ourselves. So we need to start pushing these agendas where kids understand, stakeholders can come in and help us. So thank you so much for joining us. This has been a great pleasure having you. Thank you, and we look forward to having you. We will definitely talk about some of this mentorship program that we want to start, wherein we can bring in people that are in the Gambia basketball players that are maybe your height, and also have the same goal playing college basketball, so that we can have this type of dialogue. We can easily watch their film while they're here, and then you can give them some advices, and they can easily do that. That way we can put it out there. Anybody that sees the video can easily recruit them, or contribute more and comment in the comment section. Just write their suggestion that he needs to work on. So thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, bro. It's good to have you, man.
Tinkumo ya benyiri wa ninya totalia chia.